We're going to be simplifying this rational expression, and the first thing we're going to do is take this exponent, and essentially it has to be distributed to all four parts inside the parenthesis. And when you are distributing it to all four parts, really you're going to have an exponent raised to an exponent for all four parts. And so the rule is, if you have an exponent raised to an exponent, you're supposed to multiply the exponents. So essentially we're going to be doing that 4 times here. So starting with base x raised to the negative second, if I raise that to the negative third, you're just multiplying negative 2 times negative 3, which is positive 6. So I have x to the 6th here. And then if I take y squared and raise it to the negative third, you're just multiplying 2 times negative 3, which is negative 6. If I take x squared and raise that to the negative third, I'm multiplying the exponents. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. And lastly, if I take y to the negative first and raise it to the negative third, if I multiply my exponents, negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. So to continue to simplify this, there's 2 routes you can take. You can either use this division rule and look at your base x, subtract your exponents, look at your base y, subtract your exponents, and simplify from there. Or you can use the method where you check for any negative exponents. So there's a negative exponent in the numerator. And remember, to simplify a negative exponent in the numerator, you bring that value to the denominator. And so this one in the denominator, to simplify, because negative just means reciprocal of the positive exponent value, that one's going to go in the numerator's position. So if I rewrite my fraction now, I still have x to the 6th up top and then y to the 3rd, okay? Those didn't get circled. But for my numerator, this y to the negative 6th power, when you bring that to the denominator, it becomes y to the 6th. And lastly, x to the negative 6 was in the denominator. When I bring it to the numerator, it becomes x to the positive 6th power. So to finally simplify, I'm going to be using this rule that says if you're multiplying and they have the same base, you add the exponents. So in my numerator, I would have x to the, 6 plus 6 is 12. My denominator, my base is y, so y to the 3 plus 6 is 9. So this is my final simplified expression.